Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 16 Draft Champions gameplay. We got a draft right here, and in the first round, 3 absolute studs, but we go with Bobby Wagner to patrol in the middle of the field. Round 2 comes up, a chance to get an elite left guard or right guard, Zach Martin, but we got to go with Terry Poe at 98 strength though. We're taking Big Poe in round 2. We go to round 5 and another set of elite players, and it's time to build the offensive line. We already have King Dunlap, so let's get someone else on that left side for him. Let's get Mike Iupati. I'm thinking about it. Do we get a second tackle or do we go with the guard? So we're going to go with Iupati here, and maybe we'll try to build that offensive line as we go on. See, round 6 comes up. Even though we have Bobby Wagner, I'm going to take Lawrence Timmons here. If anything, we can move Timmons to outside linebacker. But Timmons is going to be a great player for our team nonetheless as we get to round 9. Forte, Witten, and DeAndre Hopkins. And I'm actually going to go with DeAndre Hopkins here. I didn't really feel the need to get a running back, and I would rather have Hopkins than Jason Witten on my team as we get to round 10. It's time to continue building that offensive line. Our 4th player added, second elite, in round 12. Do we get the running back, the quarterback, or a second receiving target? I decided, you know what? We got to get Cam here. We might just not draft a running back as we get to round 13. Joe Flacco shows up. Oh, I wish I drafted Forsett now. A chance to get a right tackle to complete the offensive line, but we actually go with Alshon Jeffries here to help build our receiving core, which isn't that heavy as we build up our secondary big time, and then we get to the legend round. Dawson Sharp Atwater. Since we just took the Honey Badger, we're not going to be taking Atwater. And since we already have a center, you know, got to take Shannon Sharp here. And Shannon Sharp is definitely an exciting player. Best tight end in the game right now, especially when it comes to, you know, just run after the catch and stuff like that. Shannon Sharp is a beast when it comes to those kind of plays. As you guys see, this guy's got a nice offense. He's got Antonio Brown and Dez Bryant on the outside, so we got to watch out. He doesn't have a running back just like us, and he doesn't have great reads as we get the pick with Wesley Woodyard. Woodyard playing middle linebacker. I believe we actually did move our boy Lawrence Timmons to an outside linebacker spot. If there is a weakness to this team, probably the front 7, because we don't have a lot of linebackers, and we only have 1 drafted defensive lineman, and we make a bad read, and this one is going to be very, very costly because Cam Newton is not going to be able to catch up, and that is a pick 6 as our opponent dives into the end zone. So on offense, Shannon Sharp is the guy, alright? I mean, we have a good offensive line, so we can run the ball a little bit with Williams here. I'm not really too worried about that, but Shannon Sharp on offense, especially he wants to come out of man-to-man coverage like this. If you want to come out one-on-one, leave a linebacker or safety with Shannon Sharp, don't mind if I do. Look at Shannon Sharp breaking tackles. What an absolute monster he's playing like. He's got some agileness to him, but he's also got strength. As you guys see, Cam Newton misses a wide-open drag. Second down. Freaking Williams drops the wide open pass, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10, and DeAndre Hopkins gets the catch but not the first down, so we're going to go for it down 0-7 in the 4th quarter. He sends a blitz, and I try to get Hopkins one-on-one with the corner, but it does not work, and now we're put in a dangerous position, but we have a chance to get a safety after Calvin Pace gets that sack. He calls hurry up. He doesn't have anyone open, but he's able to squeeze it to Antonio Brown. I was trying to get the user pick, just couldn't get our second one of the game. Instead, he's running the ball at Rainey, but not too many running lanes for Bobby Rainey right now. He's got similar team targets. He didn't really have much of a, I mean, kind of similar. I can't say too similar. He's got 2 receiving targets. He's got a quarterback. He's got no running back. So the draft kind of went the same in a way in offense, except his receiving targets are way better than ours. And oh man, I'm making sure Antonio Brown doesn't get that catch, and I just wasn't able to turn around and try to get the user pick, but there's the Honey Badger making the play on 3rd down. Definitely love the Honey Badger, man. One of the best under 80 overall players you can draft in Draft Champions. I love drafting the Honey Badger when I can, when it comes to those random 70-something overall players. As you guys see, I'm looking in the middle of the field for Hannah, but he's not able to come up with the catch. 3rd down and 5. We got to go back to Shannon Sharp. We got to let Shannon Sharp put the team on his back as we're running the ball. Even though we don't have an elite running back, you know, Williams, he can get something going because we have the offensive line, though. Unfortunately, Cam Newton misses Williams wide open out the backfield, but on the next play, if you want to play man coverage on Shannon Sharp, Go right ahead, be my guest. He is dominating this first half. And now Hannah even getting a catch in the middle of the field. And watch this. I accidentally leave True Clock on, and now there's only 4 seconds left. A chance to only run one more play. So I'm going to Sharp, and Sharp gets the touchdown with 2 seconds left. It had to be a quick throw, so if it was incomplete, I could take the field goal there. So thankfully, we were able to get the touchdown, tie the game up. We get ball coming out of half, and man, do I gotta say it anymore? I'm giving it to Shannon Sharp. You have got to stop me, all right? I'm going to Shannon Sharp until you stop me here. Thankfully, we got the first down in that play. It looked like it was very close, but we were able to get it. Second down and 4-man coverage, going to Sharp, and Shannon Sharp is wide open downfield. 1 man to beat, so we hit the brakes, and there's Sharp in the end zone. Oh, Shannon Sharp is a beast, man. Shannon Sharp is just single-handedly, if there's a game that you can point to that one player is winning the game for us, it's this game, and it's with Shannon Sharp, all right? Because he's just doing it all. But Antonio Brown burns the defense. Keenan Lewis on the outside just doesn't have the wheels to keep up with Antonio. And look at his 2 receivers to the outside. Dez and Antonio, the 2 guys with stars on them. Definitely trying to keep up with them for all they're worth as he squeezes a pass in there over Burley. I thought Burley played good coverage, but that is why he is a silver player as he goes to the flats, finds Dez Bryant wide open, and Keenan Lewis putting on a hit. He's a little bit angry. My opponent trying to tie the game up near the end of the 3rd quarter, and that he does. Antonio Brown with the touchdown, and Shannon Sharp wide open. He's still coming out of man coverage. I don't know why as we run the ball. Just trying to run it every once in a while to keep him off guard. So then on 3rd down, we just go to Shannon Sharp. Still leaving Shannon Sharp one-on-one. Don't mind if I do. Shannon Sharp's in the open field again. Once again, got 1 man to beat, jumping in the air and getting to the 15-yard line just like that in field goal range. But no field goal will be necessary on this drive. Williams into the end zone, gets us the lead right back. As you guys see, goes in the middle of the field, but the Honey Badger breaks the pass up. 2nd down, play action. I see Antonio Brown open in the middle of the field, and we steal the pass with Tyvon Branch, and Branch has open field. No one's gonna touch him, and we taunt our way into the end zone, and just in the blink of an eye, tie game is all of a sudden a 14-point game as he jukes to the outside and gets a great kick return to the 39-yard line as he's coming out on 4 verts. Watching the middle of the field, but he's going deep. One-on-one, Keenan Lewis can't make the play again. And that time, I mean, it wasn't Keenan Lewis getting burnt. It was just Madden 16 being Madden 16. Aggressive catching as we get the sack on 1st down. Great sack by Spencer. 2nd down and 18. He's going to the outside, but the pass is broken up. Thankfully, now 3rd down and 18. Gotta prevent any touchdowns as Bobby Wagner does just that. And 4th and 18, he's got to go for it here. Obviously, shooting for the end zone. He's shooting for the middle of the field, and Dez Bryant gets it. Just terrible coverage there by us. I don't know why I came out that it was just bad defense. It was just really dumb on 4th and 18, and now we have to protect this 7-point lead since we gave up the touchdowns, back to a 1-possession game. He has actually has 2 timeouts in his back pocket, so 1st down or 2 should end this game. So we're just going to run a fullback dive on 2nd down and 1, or actually a run up the middle, 2nd down and 1. Use that offensive line to our advantage right now. We drafted them for a reason, but we'll still come out passing because you want to come out in man coverage. I'm going to hit you with that sharpness, all right? And he's going to be hitting that rage quit button. He's out of here. I mean, Shannon Sharp, that's all I gotta say. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Leave a like and enjoy Shannon Sharp, I guess. And I'll catch you guys next time.